Okay, stop jumping on the scales. Oh, how hard is this to do when you have a battle with binge eating? Okay, now, why am I bringing this up as something that will help you get out of binge eating? Here it is. When you jump on the scales, you already feel like shit about yourself. You already feel hopeless. You feel like you're not getting anywhere. You already have all these feelings. And here's the thing, jumping on the scale usually will reconfirm for you everything that you're already thinking and feeling about yourself. Right? Now, you have made the scales the measure of your success, of how good you should feel, or how you feel about yourself each and every day. What I want to encourage you to do is know that when you're jumping on the scales, this is a surefire way to ignore what's really going on for you. Now, I work on this with my clients all the time. It is one of the key things I say to them. If you're serious about getting over the binge eating, really serious, okay, then you need to put aside the habit of jumping on the scales. It's not to say don't ever jump on the scales, right? Because I think at some point you will and you'll be okay. But to begin with, if that's how you measure your mood, how is that helping you? Okay. What I'm going to encourage you to notice is that when you want to jump on the scales, right, you are seriously avoiding, ignoring something that's going on for you. And by jumping on the scales, you get to focus on that number. You focus on why you're not losing weight or why you are losing weight and how great that feels or how shit out that feels. But you don't ever really look at what is it that is leading you to live your life by the scales. Okay? The scales is not a measure of anything. It definitely is not a measure of your happiness. However, if you can stop the habit, if you can say, okay, every time I want to jump on the scales, what is really going on for me? Honestly, ask yourself, what is going on? Why do I need to jump on the scales? Now, some people are doing this, and I remember I did this. I used to do it in the morning, after my lunch, after dinner. Now, you know that that is not helpful. It is not helpful. But what it did was it let my mind focus and obsess about food and binging and how big I was or how little I was or anything like that, anything to do with the scales. It was my get out of dealing with my life. That's what it is. It's basically I don't want to deal with my life, so I'm going to focus on the scales. Stop jumping on the scales as one component of what's going to help you. It's a major one, but if you can do this, you will give yourself some space to actually reflect on what is really going on, what is actually happening for you. Okay? Check that out as an approach. Please see how you go. If you're doing this daily, I would say to you, pick one day in the week, right? And weigh yourself then, if you really need to. And if you can hold out and just say to yourself, I am going to focus on my recovery and I'm not going to focus on the scales, i.e., the scales is not a measure of what your progress is about. Okay? Tough one, but it is major, guys. Have a go.